Okay, so say we want to steal this transparent black background box thing and put this into our web application. So how are we going to do that? Well, what we can do is we can use the developer tools that exist inside our browser. And these tools I'm going to show you are inside Google Chrome. Firefox also has them, but I'm going to show you how to use them with Google Chrome. And I suggest that you use Google Chrome too when you're doing these things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click this little box here, or control click, and hover over this inspect element and click there. And this is going to pop up the developer tools. So make sure the elements, this tab right over here, is selected. And you're going to notice the two different sides. We have the pane over here on the left side, and then the pane on the right side, then the main page kind of in the middle. So what we can see is if we look over here and we hover over these different elements, different parts of it end up getting selected. We get this blue color that sort of is selected when we hover over it. So what I could do is I could scroll around and I could try to find that particular box. So if I scroll over this, you can see that that looks like it's a little too much, and then this is sort of selecting that particular piece. So I could click in on this, and that would select that box that I'm looking for. Alternatively, what I can do is I can click on this little magnifying glass here, and if I hover around, I can see sort of that it starts to show me, if I click down, what piece is going to be selected. So in this particular case, I want to take this box. So I'll click this, and this updates the selection right over here to have the box that I care about. And now finally, if I scroll around on the right-hand side, so the left-hand side is all about the HTML. The right-hand side is all about the CSS, or the styles. So if I scroll around, I can see there's some stuff that I don't really care about. Something about the width, so that's like how wide is this box on the page. Something about the minimum height. You can see some stuff is crossed out, but if I go all the way down, I can see these pieces here, this box shadow, we can see this background color, padding. This looks like what's giving that box that transparency black background. So one thing we can do to test it out is we can just unclick one of the checkboxes, and you can see as you unclick that, it unselects that particular CSS. So if you didn't have that particular line in it, here's how it would look. But by deselecting these, it takes away the whole style that we care about. So that means that that is actually these two lines. These are the CSS properties that we care about. So what we can do now is we can grab these two lines, copy them, and then pull them into our web application into a CSS selector that applies to the page that we have. So this little section here, this box shadow and background color, this on SurfScore is what's giving the box that kind of cool transparency black background.